Hello, lords and ladies. Welcome back to Cartoon Hangout, your place for all things cartoon. Adventures in Vampiresitting. What can I say about this boring episode? I'm sorry, but it just rubbed me the wrong way. Monsters Incorporated did the concept of monsters fearing humans a lot better than this episode. Not to mention, I'm totally lost on some details. See, in Bad Friday, it was implied monsters used to scare humans, not themselves. Yet, in this episode, the Doctor talks about humans being horrible, scary, and having super strength. Sure, there's some correlation between being scared of something and taking your fear out on it, but is that what this is? And did the movies establish that humans knew about the monster's existence? 'Cause they sure do here, and it's a little confusing. You could say I'm making a fuss over tiny details, but hey, the devil is in the details. Since the entire episode's story involves Mavis and gang entering a human's home to prove they're not scary, subsequently throwing a brief party, then having to deal with the angry mom's botched invasion of her own tightly secured home, I'd say those details become a little more important. The foundation of the whole thing, if you will. Now, there's a few decent moments, mostly minor, but worthy of a chuckle. Unfortunately, since the human mother's technically in the right here, watching the main character viciously sick the house's alarm systems on her is actually quite awful to behold. Plus, there's another musical moment and it's terrible. No, there's no rapping to be seen, but whoever wrote the lyrics and songs for this show also needs to be fired, because my god, they are not good. I think the last time I enjoyed one of the musical numbers was in episode 1. Adventures in Vampiresitting is more of an adventure on how not to write a good episode. Despite a few okay moments sprinkled throughout, they can't save this story. It's got weird pacing issues, leaving you feeling like nothing actually happened. And then there's the nonsensical plot done far better in other works of fiction. It definitely could have been far better than what we ended up getting. I'd recommend skipping this one. Now, I'm not one for sports. Not even sports with weird monster twists like flimball, which doesn't seem much different than basketball, other than the ball being a monster snot and the players being able to leave the court. So, this episode wasn't really that interesting to me. Mavis's cousin visits and challenges her for the Golden Fangs, and that sets up Mavis trying to win at any cost, even betraying her closest friend because she craves winning. There could have been something there, especially with the reveal that the monsters let Mavis win on purpose due to her father being Dracula, but nothing comes from it, other than an admittedly weak apology and resolution towards the end, and ultimately weeks pass and Mavis is still in a struggle to get the ball away from her cousin. Whereas part A to this episode had at least some laughs, this one was devoid of any. There was even a poop joke, the lowest of lows in comedy. Honestly, I'm really shocked that the quality of episodes seems to be going down as we move further away from the premiere. Not every episode can be perfect, but geez, this is the second episode in a row that's been disappointing. No, actually, this is the first one to be completely bad. Oh well, maybe things will pick up. Surely the writers are just trying to find their rhythm. But those are my thoughts on episode 4. Got any yourselves? Share them down below. While you're still here, check out my merch store and Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. Links are down in the description. Thanks for watching, and take care.